Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and happy Halloween. I hope you're doing very well. So in today's video I'm here to do another, well, kind of Halloween look, but this is a look that people do on like a daily basis. So if you couldn't tell by the title or even the thumbnail, I'm going to be attempting to do corpse paint. So if you don't know what corpse paint is, essentially it's a makeup kind of esque where people from kind of like the heavy metal, black metal genre put on their face when they're on stage and throughout, you know, their life if they wish to do that. So today I'm here to just do my rendition, do some kind of look. I hope the face paint that I have is a little bit pants, but we're gonna try our best because I have wanted to do this for such a long time. And yeah, we're gonna get into it. So I only need white face paint and black, and I'm going to be using a mixture of my black and white in this SFX palette. So I've used this a few times anyway on my channel, but for the main base I'm going to be using this face paint that I got from Wilkinson's, and it was just like £1. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try different ways of doing on this first, because again, using this is quite pants. So I'm going to try and use a sponge first, see how that goes. If not, I've got some face brushes that I'm going to try and use because I really want to get a good coverage of white on my face, and I'm hoping it will work. So I might have to do a couple of layers because when you look at a typical corpse paint, it is like just pure white and then some black over the eyes and on the face here and there. So I am going to be trying my best to do some kind of look, and I want to get it everywhere because everywhere else on my face is going to have black. So my eyes are going to be black and my lips are going to be black, which is my typical weekend, as you can imagine. But I wanted to do this as like a Halloween look because I've only worn corpse paint once in my life, and that was when I went to a music festival and I went to Bloodstock, and it was the year that I saw Emperor. So they're like one of my favorite bands in the whole world, like black metal bands, and this stand at the festival were doing like corpse paint for like, I think it was like £5-6, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, we're just gonna have some fun today. And I got one done and one of my friends got it done as well, and I ended up being like a singer from one of my favorite bands. So Abath, who used to be the singer of Immortal, now he has his own band which is called Abath, strangely enough, and he's like really iconically known for having a certain type of corpse paint. This is not working like this. I think the sponge is not doing very well, so I'm going to attempt to use this brush, and I'm just going to add water slightly. Oh god, I don't want to ruin this look before I've even attempted to do any of the black, because the black is what makes it stand out essentially. And I know I shouldn't have bought cheap £1 face paint, but that is what I was going for on my budget. So again, I don't think this is really going to work. I might try in my SFX palette, but again, that's a little bit pants as well. So let's see if I can, without any water, but then we're not going to be getting very far. Okay, let's give this palette a go. I did use it previously in a couple of my videos, like I mentioned, but didn't use it as much. So let's see if this will make a difference. I think this brush is a bit shit as well because there's no proper, it's not picking up very well. And obviously this is not what you want in a tutorial where the person can't even use face paint. This is working a little bit better, but is it going to cover everything? It just looks like the most patchiest, terrible thing ever, which is me. Okay, let's see if we can, What doesn't help about this palette is that the white in it is very small. So I'm going to see if I can use a smaller brush. I'm essentially just using every brush I could get my hand on to do it. And I'm going to see if I can just cover the eyes and everything a bit more, because I don't want this video to be 7 hours long and bore you guys to death. Okay. So yeah, as I mentioned, that kind of the corpse paint what am I talking about? Aspect kind of comes from, you know, heavy metal, black metal music. And I like to think that Alice Cooper was like pretty much one of the first people to come up with kind of corpse paint, which he still uses now, which is not what a lot of people would call like over the top, because he's obviously has the kind of small look on his eyes and around the lips as well, which is not like a lot compared to most, you know, black metal performers who use it these days. But he kind of has that whole like makeup mentality, and when you do think about the kind of other aspect of corpse paint, you do look at black metal bands like Mayhem and Immortal, like I mentioned, and I think most black metal bands do have some form of corpse paint, even if it's not a big section. They are still using some form of like, you know, white kind of face paint with the black eyes and everything. God, I can't, this is so bad. I am just gonna be doing this in patches and see if it will blend. And I'm gonna go on to the eyes because I want to actually do a proper look with the eyes. And yeah, because there's so many bands out there that are kind of black metal, heavy metal, but don't use corpse paint. And I guess that's just their kind of look. But yeah, the one time I did wear the corpse paint, like I mentioned at Bloodstock, was one of the funniest moments, because it was just a bit of fun, you know, because obviously I like to wear makeup, but corpse paint is another aspect of makeup, of kind of you know, just talk, like, just, you know, showing who you are as a person. Oh god, next year when I do more, if I do ever do like Halloween stuff, I am not buying cheap shit. Trust me, this is looking bad. It's just no coverage whatsoever, and it's weird that a lot of people say that this palette is really good, but it's not. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop on the white and I'm going to set it down with a powder, just so it doesn't start kind of like falling apart. So I'm just going to take just one of my face powders on a big kabuki brush, and we're just going to kind of set everything down just so, yeah, it doesn't fall apart really. And I will be using the black next. It's just a typical night in my area where there's alarms and police and all other shit as well. So right, that is that. So I'm going to be taking the black shade. I'm just going to get a kind of fluffy brush, because I don't have any brushes that are like paint brushes, and I am going to make my eyes into like a big circle really. So I'm going to take a little bit of water and let's see if it does help with the black, because you'll never know if this works with water or not, because the instructions don't say so. So let's start here and go to the eyebrows. With corpse paint, you can go wherever you want when it comes to like the black. I was just having a look online as to different types of corpse paint, and there are so many different like renditions. God, I look like a panda. Essentially what you want to do is look like a panda and then you can just go from there basically, and that way you can make it however you want, because some people can do like just 2 eyes and then lips, and then you're done. Or you can look like Domino from X-Men, Cable and X-Men if you want to, which is pretty cool. Let me try it without. Let me get another brush because let's see if that works without any water. Okay, so I've got another brush and this one has no water on there. So I'm just gonna pack it on, and I'm still gonna keep the circle, and I'm gonna go over to this side and do exactly the same, because then I'm gonna do some kind of little vines to make it a bit more cool. But yes, I look like a panda. That's totally cool. And just going in circles to make it look a bit even though it's a little bit uneven. But again, I don't have great tools, so I apologize. Okay, that's not looking too bad. I just think it's funny. But yeah, I've been to many a gigs, poking my eye out, where all the bands have corpse paint. I mean, like, I've been listening to black metal since I was about 16. The first band I ever kind of got into was Cradle of Filth, and I know a lot of people won't call them black metal anymore, but I mean, back in the day they had some amazing like, yeah, just amazing albums. Like, at the moment I don't really listen to them anymore because they've just changed a lot as a band. And obviously this is not me reviewing bands, it's talk about corpse paint, but they do put on, like, especially Danny Filth, like the lead singer, he's always got some form of like corpse paint on, which looks awesome because obviously he's very like been doing it for so long. And then obviously a lot of bands that I listen to don't have corpse paint, but that's just their kind of their thing. I'm going to get a small brush now, and I'm going to make some lines to kind of make it look, I mean, it's not electricity, but it's like black lines to kind of emphasize the look. So I'm just taking a really small Eco Tools brush, and I'm just going to start just doing some lines up here, because you want really small lines, even though this brush is massive. So that's me messing up. So I'm going to take another brush and just kind of going outwards, because yeah, we're trying our best. And we're just going to go around. Some of the black is some of the white from the top is going on here, but that's fine. I'm just gonna have some of the lines coming off each other. So I'm just completely covering what I'm doing. And like this. Wow, I'm really not talented. Anyone watching this going, what the fuck is she doing? And I'm trying my best. I am. But I mean, I've been drawing some of the day, like how I would want this look to be. But it's just never as kind of good as you would expect, which is fine. I mean, if I was ever to go on stage, they'd probably start booing me off, but that's fine. Not that we can go to gigs at the moment, it's fine. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have fun taking this off later. I'm just gonna go more on the sides. And like I said, when it comes to this kind of corpse paint, you can do whatever you want. Like, you don't have to follow anyone specific, you don't have to do anyone's look, but if you want to, obviously it's quite fun. And they make it look super easy, but it's really just taking your time and talent, which I don't have, to do it. And I am just going to do a bit more towards the bottom. And then we'll move on to the lips. And then I'm going to show you guys my my big jacket, which is like people call it war jackets. Well, yeah, because essentially it's my patch jacket, and I've been wanting to wear it again for so long, because I haven't been to a gig in, well, since a long time. I haven't been able to wear it, and I thought today would be probably the perfect time if I was to do any pictures for it, because why the hell not? So let's get some lips on, and I'm just going to be using my Barry M matte black lipstick, which is in the shade Blacklisted, and of course this will be perfect for this look because it's black. Surprise. Okay. Ugh, it's gotten all over my teeth. Okay, pretty cool. I don't know if I want to add anything maybe to make it worse, who knows. Let's not. Let's put on my jacket and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back with my jacket on. I know I had to like pause and then whatever, but honestly this jacket is one of my favorite things in the entire world. I've been kind of assembling it for about 6-7 years now, and all the patches were kind of like added on by my mom, which is really cool because she has like a massive machine. But yeah, I've just been, every time I like go to a gig, or if I'm going online, or even like Camden and stuff, like I would just buy a patch, and I still even have more patches that I need to put on, but this jacket is actually pretty much completed, so I need to buy another one so I can actually, let me take off this stupid thing, yeah, so I can actually make another jacket, because although this one is obviously awesome, I want to buy another one so I can add more patches. But yeah, this is my finished look, my corpse paint look. I hope you have enjoyed this train wreck, because that is what my videos are, to be honest. But thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because I film and upload every time I get a chance to. Yeah, thank you so much. I hope you have a great Halloween, and I'll hope you see you in the next one. Bye guys.